Nothing happened.
Definitely did not blue screen my entire computer somehow just by playing Tagak while with my streaming stuff. And definitely, well, nothing else was running, by the way, which is super annoying. No Firefox, no anything weird. Just Discord, my avatar, OBS, and Tagak. So it is still like 4 different things. The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. Damn. What a video game we're about to play.
Fucking Kokoro, dude.
Yo, Cloud's Kokoro. Kokoro. So where are we going? Which one do we go first?
Suzaru is happy with it though. I think you should heed her interest.
You should what, sorry?
I think Susato is happy with either, so
yeah.
it's up to you.
I'm gonna say, should we go prison to talk to the victim first? Or should we see what the actual crime was first? More. That's from,
You mean my email?
Prison. Whoa, that's a cell.
That's like a cell.
That's the most dungeon-ass cell I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was gonna... I thought I was looking at Amnesia. I was like...
Yeah. Don't get amnesia, oh my god. You don't remember who you are anymore.
Wait, what's Amnesia?
Yes.
19th of February. What the
Shell 9. Ah, yes, I have to remember how to do these voices after an actual month or something. So these are British prison cells. Yeah, that's just me doing a British accent. It's easy peasy. British prison cells. Oh, they're ghastly. It feels just like a dungeon. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, and having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls. Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse. But it is worse, though. That's the point. Apparently, our client is in this cell here. But it's so dark at the back there, I can't make him out. I wonder what he's like.
Inmate 53, your legal representative is here to see you.
Stop pointing at the bottom of the stair and show your face at once.
Good choice.
Slipped into it.
Am I? Question mark. Am I a cat as yet with no name? What?
Am I a cult as with no name? This has to be like a Shakespearean.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do a Shakespearean voice.
It's just a British accent with more over pronunciation. I just gotta.
Calling me by a number is utterly, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable. I refuse to answer.
This is perfect.
Thank you.
Depending on the character, the pitch may not be, but the actual like pronunciation is perfect. Dead on.
Pronunciation.
Mr. Naruhodo, what?
Please be a theater kid.
Well, what do you think is going on here? I have no idea, but I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese.
What?
Ah. Oh.
Good time to take a sip of water.
What's with this guy's eyes? Is he okay? Is he blind?
Like Jenga.
So this man's Japanese, apparently. Okay. Excuse me, but...
Shh! Quiet! What is this?
My guess is this is some sort of, like, Japanese mannerisms thing that we just... No, he's messing with his bow tie, his mustache.
This is like the way too motion kept.
Yeah.
Like freaking me out.
Yeah, his mustache does move when he goes up to his face. Bow tie moves slightly.
They're all around. I think I know them. They're watching, listening. Even now, I can sense it.
Right, so... Could I ask you who exactly...
There you are. You've come to curse me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost.
This man wants to cut us off at every turn. A ghost?
I mean, no.
I'm more of a banshee user, thank you. Though, of course, miss me with those choppers, I tell you what. It's because he's a man of culture, obviously.
Yeah. This guy's making me uncomfortable. It's freaking me out.
I know, it's confusing. I also like that the character can just be all over here. It's not like that there's preset, like, points. We mean you no harm, prisoner-san. Are you Japanese, by any chance? His eyes. They've returned to eyes.
They've become normal. This, korewa.
No. It should be, this is the story of a girl.
This is beyond my wildest dream.
What?
It's an anime girl.
That's what he wanted to say. Forgive me for that outburst earlier. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We were just a little surprised, that's all.
Imagine it.
No. Imejishiro.
Nice.
Thank you, Vanguard, for giving me the perfect Japanese to use in this instance.
It's been 12 months since I left my hometown, and here I am in a frightful fix in a foreign land.
Well, don't be so frightened.
Hearing the sweet sentimental tones of a compatriot's voice here in this land. Dark hair was
So I guess he's speaking the like Japanese equivalent of like Shakespearean, you know,
Right.
Shakespearean English.
most ornamentally poet.
He almost dabbed in front of us. I tell you what.
He would.
Who could have guessed that this new client Lord Strongheart assigned to us would turn out to be a fellow Japanese?
What compassion my fellow countrymen show. To dispatch a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a mere foreign student.
Wait, he's also a student? Nice.
Noble, nurturing, never failing Nippon.
A first-class lawyer? Oh dear, I think there's been something of a misunderstanding here. I wonder, would you be so kind as to tell us what's happened? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example?
Yes, I can, I will. Shan't stay silent. It's fun to stay in the...
He really do be giving off them YMCA energy. I'm not quite
Is
sure I
he-
understand what
you
he
know,
means, but he
the
seems
YMCA.
happy. He does the YMCA, does he? If you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. It's fun to stay. YMCA. Anyway.
Is he a homosexual?
I love how we're just implying it and then all of us, you just outright say it. Oh, I'll tell you what. That was funny. We take those. We take funny. Not quite sure I understand what he means, but he seems pretty gay. Yes, he does. I just hope he actually has a good reason to be. Thank you for your cooperation. I am a lawyer, as you said. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And I am Naruhodo-san's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. Mikotoba. Damn it. I just remembered. What's his name?
A visiting student sent here by our government. Notably notoriously named Natsume. Suzuki Natsume.
What's with this man's alliteration? I wonder what that alliteration looks like in Japanese, though. I have to know. Like, I have to know now.
I'll get that right now.
Huh?
Well, I forgot his name right.
Soseki Natsume. Are you actually gonna, like, go to the wiki or something? Like, what are you doing?
I'm just typing in with my IME.
I see. Yawning.
It probably makes sense in kanji.
Of course it's kanji. I wonder if it's kanji that looks the same or
Yeah.
something, or if it's something about more about
It's like
sounding the same.
the Masi kind of thing.
Huh?
Oh, hang on.
I don't.
The kind of Mario Damasi kanji, like, look, it's like two kanji that look the same. That's how you got the name.
Oh, can you?
I'll paste it in chat. It's fine.
Yes, please. I'm excited to see. Holy moly! Not only was I paid, I was paid.
It's hard to tell, but you've got like.
Oh yeah, those are very similar kanji. I can see it. That's really cool. I like when they do stuff like that. That's good shit. That is how you say the good shit. Katamari Damasi. But yeah, I just got like, because I helped out with an extra special shift at work. I got a bunch of extra pay, which is just real nice. And this week is not the bill week. The bill week happened already, so that's some money to pay off people that helped me. I had to borrow a couple here and there, you know, because of the bills. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. And also food. Food is important. We should talk to Soseki Natsume. Or we could just leave and disappear right now from this man. I've seen enough of this man and his manga eyes. Manga eyes. Soseki Natsume-san. What an unusual name.
Can we, Soseki, please? I'm a poet, you see. A writer of haiku.
This bitch right here. That explains it, I feel like.
It's something but a nom de plume.
So it's not his actual name. Okay. Nom de plume, you mean an alias?
Yes, I'm sort of a shortcut in Windows.
That's right, Naruhodo-san.
No, don't be so prosaic. It's much more refined than that.
And haiku, that really reminds me of home. Did I hear you say that you are a visiting student sent over here by the government?
Yes, that's right. A year ago I was told to go and study English. First I had to suffer that misery, and now this! It's beyond the pale.
Suffer that misery? Did you not want to study here?
No, I meant I've had interest in Great Britain for some years, of course.
Oh.
But just because the government tells you to do something doesn't mean you can do it. No.
What do you mean?
They told me to study English literature. That I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language. Actually, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable.
Those are two very different things. Those are two very different things.
Maybe his typing quirk is, in the Japanese version, he spoke in English randomly.
I don't know. I feel like we have to like watch a playthrough at some point of like the Japanese version, but like, where would we find a playthrough of the Japanese version?
Because there's lots of interesting stuff like that. Like I heard that the old man for the first case has a thing where he almost exclusively speaks in kanji, or his dialogue is all in kanji.
The old man.
Yeah. They just called him.
Wait, which old man? The like.
Koba, the coin guy. Oh, this is in the pre-trial, the tutorial case.
Oh, that guy, yeah. I see.
Only the other day, I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tended a blank piece of paper. Wise words on white washi.
Is washi like? No, it's not paper, is it? What is washi? Washi. A washi.
Wash on, wash off. That doesn't work.
He is also almost dabbing. I'm like it's so close.
It's so close. Don't do it.
You can see him struggling to not dab. Like the way his hand is posed, he's like, I must not.
Oh, washi is just a style of Japanese paper.
A style of paper, okay. So it is still paper, basically.
Traditional.
You must be a man of great standing.
Oh, yes. So I'm often told.
And often like to be told, it seems.
Yeah.
The accusation against you is heinous. You must be put to death. Could you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested, Soseki-san?
I didn't do it. I didn't commit that atrocious murder.
Say the line, Bart. The actual line that Bart says is, "I didn't do it." That's why the joke was relevant.
Oh, is that what he says?
I didn't
that
do it.
meme has like ruined the original.
I know, absolutely. I just have seen the original episode before the meme was more of a thing.
Yeah, it's the meme is like overridden the episode in my brain. So
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
It's I didn't do it was the line.
I didn't do it.
Murder?
No. It's alright. The woman didn't actually die, did she? She was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes.
Before your eyes? You mean you saw the attacker?
No. I didn't see anyone.
What?
I'd seen the person who did it. You think I'd be locked up in here?
Oh dear, it seems this case is becoming rather complicated.
Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed in front of me? It's the curse. The curse of London. It's incredibly, irritatingly inconvenient.
It's true. I'm gonna quickly just stand up and get my glasses because I realized, oh yeah, I have those and I'm also not wearing them and I should have them when I'm reading a lot.
Yeah.
That's what they're for! Hey! It's time to do that. Unpossess my body.
Yo.
Repossess my body.
Welcome back.
I have returned. Ugh, I gotta clean them though. They already need cleaning so badly. I'll tell you what, glasses. Can't keep them clean.
People
Can't
like,
use them to
oh,
help keep criminals
what
off the
if we made
streets.
glass pieces that were small and like put them on our eyes? Like, what if that was cool? Just see it.
It's not even just cool. It's not even just see. Simply
making
have
up these
20/20
eye
vision.
I'm sick of people making up these eye problems.
Yeah, definitely. I don't definitely need these. Oh my god, that's so much better. Oh.
Like, it's
clearer. Yeah, it's like so much just. The weird thing is, it doesn't technically make it clearer, but it also does. Like,
Yeah, surely.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like I see effectively the same thing, but it hurts less, and also there's a blue light and a UV filter. So it's like,
Ooh,
you know.
upgrade.
Oh, I mean, I had that on my previous pair, but the blue light and UV filter thing. That's why I was explicitly like, I definitely need that. It helps me not suffer massive headaches at work.
it's like
You know,
bubble.
very important. Very important. You might even say it was inconvenient without them.
Ooh, you could say that.
So Soseki-san was there at the scene, but he didn't see the attacker. Maybe he heard the attacker. Or smelled them, or tasted them.
Later.
It's vital that we find out more about the case. Whoa. Whoa.
Welcome to my case.
It was an accursed evening just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog.
More like frog, got him.
I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and was on my way back to my accursed lodgings.
Accursed farms. Sure the bookshop wasn't accursed too?
As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the small silhouette of another ahead of me.
So what's funny about the word about that word is accursed is one of the correct ways of saying it. and that just kind of it just kind of fits in better with like the flow of the sentence. That accursed pavement and stuff.
Accursed pavement.
But like accursed, I can't tell if that's actually a correct pronunciation or not. That's the weirdest thing. Like I was hearing you say it, and I'm like, I'm less and less sure that this is a correct way. This is a quote correct way to say this word or not.
I think it is like one valid reading.
Yeah, I think both are fine, but it's like accursed really just gives it some good enunciation that just like it's funny.
This man was say accursed.
Yeah, absolutely.
A woman wearing a green overcoat she was. And just as I went to overtake her...
Is this a Professor Layton character?
She suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed into the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. Oh,
How terrible!
I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. It was like a ghostly, ghoulish, grim graveyard.
He's really just shaking. I tell you what.
This guy.
He just give him some ice cream and milk. He'll make us a milkshake. Shaken, not stirred.
I just want to like Photoshop a little milkshake cup with his hands now.
Do it.
Nothing else, just a milkshake cup.
I like that you specified nothing
I
else.
think it's important that I don't want to be weird.
Yeah, I didn't want to be weird either. I was like talking about drinks, my dude. Only drinks.
Speaking of drinks, have you seen that?
He's still going. He won't stop. Slight exaggeration there, perhaps.
This image. I was terrified. I had to get away from them. So I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings.
I think I used to think it said accruced or something.
Yeah.
Like I just missed.
I could see a kid saying that.
That's not good. That's rough, buddy.
They'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that.
Tell me, Sasaki-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I know any of these fair-haired English? And a young woman at that.
What do they mean by this?
How old is this man? I need to open the court record. People. He's 33. He does not feel 33.
This guy needs to stop studying. This guy needs to get a real job.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah?
He looks like Edgar Allan Poe.
Holy shit. Holy. That is a good pull.
Like, with the dark circles and everything as well, I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Because the main reason I have any knowledge of what Edgar Allan Poe looks like is because of Epic Rap Battles of History, where they always try to get people to look like reasonably close to like what they actually looked like, you know?
But like, you're right.
Yeah.
He is a Grambler. That's fucking awesome. Good pull.
That's excellent. I was just like, he's a poet, he looks like this. I was like, this is familiar. Oh. Whereas this is, of course, Luigi Mario.
Luigi, famous of Mario.
No, remember? As in the live action movie, his name was literally Luigi Mario.
What? No fucking way.
No, I'm serious. Mario's name in that movie was Mario. And then this was his son, the Luigi Mario. Yes, his son. The Mario movie was wild.
I need to see that. Oh my god.
We need to watch the Mario movie at some point. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be like terrible, but it'll be funny. You know?
Do a movie night for dumb Mario.
It'll be great. We can actually hang out now in person as well, so you know. Anyway, a great lover of fish and chips. Look how angry he is. He's so angry.
Diffident? I'm diffident, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people.
This is great, actually. I wasn't sure about the pitch initially, but I'm like, it just fits so well. I'm loving it. I see. A young woman unknown to Soseki-san. At the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you?
Regrettably,
Yawning.
apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul.
Right, but did you see a body? That's what we're asking.
A what?
A body. Could have been a soulless murderer for all I care. I don't care if you saw a soul. I want to know if you saw a person. Lamau. No one. Oh, great. So the victim was unknown to you, and there was nobody else on the street at the time? That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it? What conundrum? What about a corundum? Does it make me one of those? I need some of those for some iron armor in Skyrim.
This is like a reverse locked room murder. There's a locked room and then the murder happened outside of it.
I mean...
That's how that works.
So... I'm just trying to think, it's like, yeah, of course. Like, every murder is one of those.
Every murder is a reverse locked room murder of some other room.
There's always a room somewhere that's locked. that it's not happening in.
I'm inventing a new fucked up character that's like,
I'm going to make the first, not any locked room murder. I'm going to destroy every room.
new, like, Delta Rune villain.
Delta Room.
Fuck. That's I'm making a fan game now.
What was the one? Okay, so with Deltarune being an anagram of Undertale, I know that people have made other stupid anagram jokes, but one of them was like nut something or something nut. I can't remember what it was.
Awesome.
I need to know it now. I need to Google it. What do you mean, Susato-san? What's the conundrum? I don't give a shit, Microsoft. Come on, let me just... probably anagram is meme, I assume.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. Nut dealer.
It is. Oh, nut leader as well as another one. I love how you can do both. You can do nut dealer and nut leader, and I think nut dealer is funny.
That's awesome.
Oh no! Oh, I need to just hang on. Copy image link. I'm putting this in chat directly. I'm attacking chat directly with this one.
Oh, I said it as well, but
No, this is a different one.
oh,
Oh no, it opened Firefox instead. Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake.
what the fuck?
Tundra eel
This
alert
is
nude.
fucking evil. I'm just-
Because it's funny. Oh, I honestly didn't realize the expression in the bottom right.
Yeah.
I saw the top left, so I just was like, okay, sure. But what did you just fucking say to me, you little bitch? An eel turd, tuna elder, you a nerdlet. I love Newtalad. Real Ted. Rental due. Oh, I need to restore session. Hang on, and then I can close my browser. Hoping that it does not kill my computer while doing so. Please, oh god, please. Not like this. Autodesk genuine service, more like stop. Get out of here, please. Audible.com, get out of here. Because Audible has a Windows app that you can use. Anyway, I'm too focused on fucking Undertale anagrams now. I don't know what was. I'm trying to press the history button, not fucking like progress through. Nut dealer. There it is. It's just funny. I can't help it. I'm fixated. I'm fixated on nut dealers now. And I'm so fixated I need to hydrate.
Yeah.
We both said really just dumb things. And mine being extremely cursed. What do you mean, Susanna-san? What's the conundrum? Well, if what Soseki-san has just told us is true, there's something I can't explain. He says that he didn't know the victim and that there was no one else at the scene. Then he apparently fled without having been seen.
I did.
But if that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit.
Yeah. You. What did you say in your blue text?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Please stop making milkshakes in front of me. Perhaps I thought that a little loudly.
This man can hear the telltale heart.
looks more like he's about to emit a telltale fart.
Rosato is going to say, how did this man actually get accused in the first place?
Actually, yeah. Oh, that's true. Actually, that's not what was troubling me. What I was thinking was, how did Soseki-san actually come to be arrested?
That's what I'm...
There you go. You were the smart one. I didn't think that. Sorry? He didn't touch the victim, and there was nobody at the scene to see him. So how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place? Oh, yes. She's right.
It was him. That accursed great detective. He led the police to me. Of all the bad luck.
Accursed great detective. Could it be?
I should never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his haughty laugh and self-proclaimed greatness. Brush, be kidding. But
Busybody begone.
may you be cursed until the end of your days. Ah, look, sure.
Everyone getting it wrong.
Awesome.
I knew it. More like Sherlock Jones, am I right? Gemalock Jones? I don't know.
Ah! Don't speak those words.
What do you mean?
It's like saying a sacred... You can't...
Gemma? Is saying Gemma illegal now? I don't understand.
The words you said, I was like... It's like you said can...
Excuse me? Are you back? Hello? What happened?
I just said can...
Huh?
I don't know what's going on.
Are you
Anyway.
you're not disconnecting on purpose. It's not a joke.
Sorry. It's a bit, I'm sorry.
I just don't know what you're saying because it like...
I'm saying candle jack.
Ca-
It's like one of those words you shouldn't say.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess.
It's like I'm saying this anyway.
Okay.
Confused you, I'm sorry.
My brain doesn't work now, and I'm like, okay. Mr. Shows. I'm just confused if, like, people don't like German now, because there was, you remember, I don't know if you saw, do you follow Wayne on Twitter?
Yeah.
Did you see that one comment he posted that was like the person who said that ever since you mentioned Germa on stream, I don't come to your streams anymore. It's just like, what?
Wayne tweeted that because that was such an insane thing to say.
Yeah, no, I know that,
No
but
one thinks that.
yeah, okay. I thought that was why he tweeted that, but then
Yeah,
I just wasn't sure if you were saying like that. I don't know. I just didn't
Germa
understand.
actually got cancelled in like the discreet shadows.
Discreet cancelled. Shadow cancelled. It's like being shadow banned or whatever.
Someone's avoiding me, but I don't know why. What seems to hate me?
Herlock Shomes.
Being shadowed cancelled is also a smash move.
Sonic.
Shut. Just because they were in the same video game, alright? Twice. Does that mean that Snake knows Eggman as well? Because I want it to be that he's met like Jim Carrey's Eggman. Because what the fuck? But also, have you seen the Sonic movie?
No.
It's actually good though.
Oh
Like solid
no.
recommendo.
I gotta watch it.
You have to watch it. I genuinely enjoyed myself watching it. It didn't feel like cringe or anything,
Okay.
which was nice. They found a non-stupid way to put Sonic into the movie. I'm not joking.
Ow.
You'll see. You'll see. But like, I genuinely believe that was the funniest and also least stupid way they could put Sonic into the movie. And I'm like so happy that they did. It's so good. Anyway. Oh, we're tangenting so hard right now. Because part of me is just like, I can't brain this game anymore. Like, we've already ruined it for me. Somehow. I've ruined it for myself, really.
We gotta get in the flow.
I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips. That's for sure.
It was the morning after that nightmare I'd unfolded on the pavement before me. I was snoring on a silver I don't know why I saw that as silver. On a sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly burst through the door.
Damn.
They started shouting at me. This is the police, put the weapon down. Yes, it was a thin sliver. It nistled hard, but it wasn't eating a weapon. Disgusting, dietary, discrimination, devils.
I'm just so confused. You clearly had a trying morning yesterday.
And there he was, in the middle of all the policemen grinning like a Cheshire cat.
What a guy.
That Herlock show.
It's actually just Herlock Shomes. He's English.
I've since found out he's a famous name in detection here in London.
Ah yes, right along there with radar and sonar. Yes, the Great Detective is really very well known.
And his only sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts apparently. He thinks I'm a knife-wielding madman. Me? This weak, stupid kid of a man. This gay little man here you see before you.
What? Ow. My brain just stopped so hard because I just did not hear what you said, and then, you know, classic. Moving off, if you will. As in, I'm leaving, I'm out of here, bye. I wonder what great deduction process led him to his conclusion this time. Do you mean to say that Mr. Sherm's deduction was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable.
Well, the thing is, I was fell into a panic when they barged their way in.
Of course you were. That's only natural.
I was terrified and trembling, and they kept throwing question after question at me in impossible English. Finish or flabbery.
I love Flim Flam. Look at that angry teeth texture.
His little, JPEG teeth.
JPEG teeth. Or J-teeth, if you will. He is also Japanese, so it double applies. Got him! J-teeth! I just feel so, like, drained after all that laughter from before. I don't know why. I'm just like, my brain is just no.
Just play the game for a bit. Just chill out.
Well, we are in England. You can't really blame them for questioning you in English.
Good point. But my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. So I just kept repeating things like, yes I do, and I'm fine. I'm Suzeki, and I'm fine.
There we go. I was glad. I'm glad you said that.
The next thing I knew, I was in manacles. Before I knew what I was thrown in here.
Oh dear. I'm afraid that's hardly surprising. I'm fine. He's not fine now.
Nice, good one.
Apologise to Saint Fine.
Mr. Naruto, Esquire.
Oh, you can just call me Naruhodo, and when we're speaking English, a simple Mister is more than enough.
Yes, alright, yes. They've really got to me. This country's poisoning my mind.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
This man, well. But please, I beg you, defend me. Do defend me in court tomorrow. Tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you?
Well,
Why? Why is it so hard to say yes to me?
well, the thing is, I'm just a student like yourself, on a study tour.
A student?
I have defended a case in the Old Bailey. Only the one, though. But at this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what justice in this country even means. Oh, Naruhodo-san. I'm not even the foreign student who was supposed to be here. I'm a sort of locum lawyer, I suppose.
Oh, that's the mark of a defense lawyer from our great empire.
It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was my best friend.
Oh, keepsake? I know exactly what they're saying about me.
Oh, who do you mean?
The lawyers. All the British defense lawyers. They won't defend me.
Goodness, why do you say that?
For the same reason as you noted before. It happened. There was only the victim and myself around. I ran away from the scene of the crime.
It's true.
Fool, I know it looks as though I must be the culprit.
Must be very hard for you, Sasaki-san.
And anyway, I'm a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them. Someone not to be trusted.
Woof.
I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshot, without any compunction at all. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said. And of course the foreigner did it. They even had the gall to say the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway.
That's awful.
They're wrong. I've studied more English than half the policemen out there on the streets. I've travelled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history. But no one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. So, at the very least,
I don't know why I'm just yawning a lot and I hate it.
this man puts you to sleep.
It does. This game
I'd like to trust,
sometimes.
I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who can listen to me in my native tongue. You could do it, couldn't you? When I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through.
Sasaki-san, it's just that... Give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can for the time being.
What do you mean?
Damn it. Yawning, hate. Only hate yawning. Oh well. We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it will give us a much better chance, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. I'll be here, all alone, waiting for you, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
We should be going then, Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for. present. You know what that means.
Your opponent is a single piece of evidence.
Oh
It's
shit.
like a blank slate.
More like a gank slate.
What are you?
Huh?
Yeah, yes, the symbol of our great empire's first-rate lawyers.
As in, because we're gonna get ganked by all the evidence.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna pain us. It's gonna pain us.
It's gonna
Like
be
some sort of Winston Payne.
Hey guys, Winston here.
No, it's a very high-pitched voice, remember?
I'm Winston from Overwatch, and today we're going to learn about lawyers.
About what?
About the lore.
The law. L-O-R-E? Or the L-A-W?
Lore of Overwatch.
The laws of Overwatch.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You'll get arrested if you play... I don't know.
You'll get arrested if you start later action.
You'll get arrested if you don't get on the fucking point.
Yes. Which means, of course, you stand by my side. You'll defend me. I'm crying.
Oh, no, sorry, that wasn't why I was showing it to you.
Why would you show me that?
Oops, in hindsight, that probably wasn't the best idea.
I love the scream.
You are scremming tonight. I can't press Z, I can't go back. I'm pushing my keyboard, can you hear it?
Press the back button on your remote.
On my remote?
Yeah.
That back button?
Pull out your universal remote and press the back button.
God, I love to give myself the use the energize button on myself.
Yo.
I just need energy all of a sudden. I just feel so tired. Probably because I haven't had chocolate in days.
You could have a little snack to get you on.
I don't have chocolate, that's the problem. I literally just don't have any of that stuff right now in my house. However, I can order it via Uber Eats shopping delivery. Which makes it cost way more, but it's still something.
I don't know.
So this is where it happened. Briar Road. Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo. Look at that regulation metal helmet. It's unmistakable.
Fucking pigs now.
The men of Scotland Yard are here. They're investigating as we speak. As we speak and span. That is their job, you know. But Mr. Naruhodo, to see one with my own eyes. They're often depicted in The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, but I never dreamt I'd come this close. To a real Bobby's helmet. What's the helmet? Of course. I have to try one on one day. Well, I hope your hatty dream comes true. I just like the idea of a much more like wry, sarcastic, and deadpan Naruhodo, you know?
Yeah. Classic 8 to 10
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the Japanese delegation doing here?
Oh, Inspector Gregson! Luigi, sir. Luigi Gregson.
This isn't on the tourist trial, and I'm fairly sure you're well aware. Oh,
Yes,
that wasn't it.
of course. We're here to investigate.
Oh, so you've been into the holding cells then? What'd you make of the criminal?
He's not a criminal, as you put it, Inspector. He's a suspect.
We'll see about that. You gosh, this is racist. You Japanese like to stick together, I suppose.
I mean, he's saying Japanese, not Japanize.
I don't know what happened. I got in gagged.
You made it more racist by accident.
That's what this game does to you. Well, what will you do? Do what you will, I guess you should say instead. Follow me.
Imagine saying the correct dialogue lines. Couldn't be me.
I'm slipping and tripping like Luigi himself.
Some kind of pratfall almost with your words.
Yeah. The blokes in Gotham or whatever happens. I just misreading these left and right. And the verdict for a foregone conclusion.
You can see the rest of the reading on page 12.
With his little book in his hat?
Oh.
He's reading from the book in his hat. Ugh, the stone cold air of rejection. What the fuck kind of line is that?
Even when I get rejected by Luigi.
When I get rejected by Luigi, specifically.
Yep. Yep.
I see. I'm asking Bean to come in here and come choose food, since she hasn't had a proper food like I have recently. Take heart. London at this time of year is full of stone cold air. That makes it worse somehow.
Holy shit, it's look at the fucking sign in the background.
Daily News?
It's Robin Williams. It's a little joke. It's a little shout out to my guy.
Wait, it is?
And,
Oh my god, it is.
eyes.
Look at this snowman.
Holy shit, that's a fucking.
As long as we don't accidentally yogscast it and give him a carrot for a cock, then we're fine.
How do you? I mean, never mind. I don't need context.
It's a song. It's one of their Christmas songs.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say they made a snowman. Like they did a gimmick video where they made a snowman or something.
No, I mean, yes, there is a music video to go with it, like an animated music video.
Well, I guess we got both.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hee hee, what a delightful snowman. There is also a different snowman song they have. I just don't remember the name of the snowman because it was a much more wholesome. It was well, they're from one of them's from an actual series. Gilbert the Snowman, right? Sung by Zoe, the very cool out trans woman who I think she was nearly outed, so she decided fuck everyone. I'm going to do it myself, and is just she's just amazing. Honestly, she's amazing.
Awesome.
She's so good. I used to not be sure something about the way, like something about her pronunciation, like years ago. I don't know. I was just a bit put off by her for whatever reason. Just like hearing her voice, I was just like, I'm not sure what it is, but I don't know. But then, like since then, she's just like, I don't know. Either I got used to it, or it's just not, or she's just changed her pronunciation. And I grew to like her quite a lot, especially because in the Yogscast TTT, she's very funny, and then she also became really good at the game in addition to being funny, which is like even better. And then she came out as trans, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, another reason to support her. Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
She's just cool, and I don't think she's just a big old, what's the word? Just a good role model, very good role model.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and her partner is a they/them named Fionn. It was very cool.
That's a fucking cool name. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, Fionn is like such a like their thing before was like a goat, but now they're like more a demon goat thing, and I'm like, hell yes, I'm all about this. Fio, I believe it has 2 N's. Yeah. It's since it's very similar to their name before, their partner name was the Phi Zone. I think it was just very, very good.
Awesome. As in like their combo name.
Yeah, Phi Zone. It's good.
My partner name.
Yeah, they're putting together the combo name. It's great because they stream together and stuff. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, just massive tangent. I know, but like, still, Zoe cool. And I've been rewatching old TTT, so it's been very in the forefront of my mind. It's very good. Oh, I didn't realize the English had a tradition of making snowmen as well. It looks a little creepy though. Oh, it has a scarf. Look. You'd need one if you were out in this freezing cold all the time. Wish I had one. I'm afraid our budget is somewhat frozen at the moment, too. We certainly can't afford a scarf. Did you just make a pun? Seriously?
Did you just let it go?
Surely the snowman here wouldn't miss his. But the person who made the snowman certainly would. Yes, I know, you're right. Anyway. Even if I borrowed it, it wouldn't do much to warm my neck, would it? It's covered in snow.
Yep, that's how that works.
I mean, yeah, because it will melt and turn into water. Down his shirt. So it definitely wouldn't do much to warm his neck. It would make everything worse, undoubtedly. Oh, that's a Scotland Yard carriage. They use vehicles like that to rush to crime scenes and cart away criminals. You're very well informed, aren't you? It's long been a dream of mine to ride one of those through the streets of London. Well, just pick up a stone and throw it through one of the windows then. but that would mean being arrested in order to ride it. Wouldn't it? Still, if it's the only way, help me find a good stone. No, I wasn't serious.
Naruto, hand me your gun.
Naruto, hand me your gun. I'm going to shoot this police officer.
Susanna with a gun is like Rosie with a gun level. Imagery.
This patch of pavement must be where the incident occurred. Yes, it's a very wide open space, isn't it?
Yep.
That's true. I can't see anywhere an attacker could have been hiding. The snowman.
Oi, what are you foreigners doing here?
Bobby Fulbright.
I'm okay. It's fine.
It's alright. Ah! Oh, we are just investigating the scene, officer.
Come experiment with that mustache fella from Japan, are ya?
I want to put forget putting a rock through the window. I want to put a rock through this guy's forehead.
Naruto's like, okay, Satato, now is your time.
Now is your time. Here is my gun. That I definitely have. No, here's a sword, remember? You know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Conspiring?
Come here to destroy evidence, have ya? Get out of here before I give you an in. Go on.
An Iden, like a hiding.
What?
Apparently that's some weird term for like beating someone up. Is I'm gonna give you a hiding, or you received a hiding.
hide it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like on the hide, on the behind.
I guess so. It must
We're
be.
learning about racism.
Well, no, because it was also used to like when beating up other white people.
True.
So that's not an expressly racist term, which is used in a
We're
racist way.
learning
Learning English. Don't you just love learning English? English culture, English history, English beating of people. No. Systematic subjugation of the English people, in addition to everyone they met.
Incredible.
Anyway, not to be political or anything.
No politics here, no. No.
He shoot us away like rats. Yes, we should give him a wide berth, I think. What a disappointing experience.
Susanna learning about cops.
It's one of the officers from Scotland Yard. Police are making sure the crime scene is undisturbed. I have a feeling that if we wander too close, we'll be clapped in irons. I think perhaps you're being a little overcautious. Susato, he literally shoot us off for just being nearby. We've done nothing wrong, so we have no cause for concern. Oh no, I'm not getting caught out again. Twice is enough.
Twice?
Twice I found myself in handcuffs despite not knowing a thing about what was going on. Yes, you've had some dreadful experiences. I'm sure it's that wide-eyed look of panic you're so prone to. It does you no favours at all. Excuse me. Oh.
I love those socks that are drying out in this beautiful warm weather.
Sock. Well, they have no choice. There's no dryers.
They just leave them out for the whole season. By the end, they're perfectly dry.
What?
How am I add them into dry in
Huh?
winter?
Huh?
What's going on?
There's a separate patch of thing over here in the bottom left corner that I can just interact with independently. There are piles of
Okay.
snow on the pavement here and there, but the road itself is covered in carriage tracks. It seems carriages often travel down Briar Road. It soon disperses all the snow. I slipped over when I was walking down the pavement earlier. It seems like it would be far safer to walk on the road instead. Oh, but you're rather small, Mr. Naruhodo, and dressed all in black. I worry coachmen might not see you and you could be flattened by horses. Well, thank you for the rather small concern. Oh, wait. I can do that. There's a bike.
Oh, it's Boy.
That bike's seen better days, huh, Luigi?
What is that tower?
Is that like some famous English tower?
I don't recognize it. That's the weird thing. And not that I know super well about the Old English skyline, but like, you know, could be something that no longer exists.
True.
The clouds look so big and heavy in the sky, don't they? And with a dense fog as well, everything looks hazy and you get -1 to hit. Dense cover, anyway. Well, it is known as Foggy London Town. As long as it's not Froggy London Town, we'll be fine. I can just make out some sort of spire through the fog. Hmm?
This is the second frog joke you made. I don't know what it means.
Huh?
What's the frog mean?
The frog? Look, just... It's Xylus, okay? It's Xylus. He's up there in his little tower with his sniper rifle. You know, you never know if he's a traitor or not. Alright? You know.
Okay, I see.
It's not very froggy chair of him, but you know. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it's just fun to make references to
It's
things.
fun to make the reference, I agree. It warms the human mind.
Yes. It's Bean!
Oh my!
Bean!
I'm bugging.
I'm gonna get a drink of water first.
What, real pogging? Like real life? Yo.
Okay.
Pog. I can't pog, I can okay.
Uh,
I can almost pog. Or I can almost lorry pog. I'm still sad that, what was it named? Oh my god, you sent me 2 entire pogs.
double pog.
Pog Doctor and Lowly Pog. Meanwhile, the best name for Dialga I've ever thought of. What? What do you mean encoding overloaded? Just said encoding was overloaded. That was weird.
Weird. I haven't run into that error before.
There's no dropped frames or anything, and everything's green. It just said the encoding was overloaded. That was weird. And the stream isn't finished. It's still going. Anyway, the best nickname for Dialga I've ever thought of is Poggers Champion. It's just because it's a giant... I don't know. I just remember thinking of that and it making sense at the time. So, there you go.
Well, it's canon.
It's canon. Dialga is Poggers Champion.
Go for it.
Whereas Giratina is Giraton. Of course. Best girl.
Ah.
Best girl. Yeah. I can just make out some sort of spire through the fog. Looks like it's still being built, though.
Through the spire in the fog.
Yes, that must be the Crystal Tower, being built for the great exhibition that's to open in 6 months' time. Apparently it's going to be very striking, glazed on all sides and the symbolic centerpiece of the exhibition. It's to be the largest exposition in history, is it? I can't even begin to imagine it. Going to the expose, huh?
Yup.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of want Subway.
Eat fresh? At a time like this? Madness. Do you see all the black smoke rising from the chimneys over there? It says here that in Great Britain many people heat their homes in winter using coal. The only chimneys I really remember seeing in Japan were on top of the bathhouse.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really craving some vegetables, and that's like the best way for me to get vegetables.
Alright, so Subway. At which point we could literally just go to Subway.
Yeah. 10-minute break to go to Subway.
I've been on so many fucking tangents though. In an hour recording, and I mean not record stream, and I've just.
It's a stream. Tangents make sense.
Yeah, you know, yes. But hear me out. Do you think one of the houses could be on fire, Bean?
What?
No? Yes? Could
What
be.
about?
Look, Ryunosuke is asking the question, alright? Now I'm posing it to you. Simple as that.
Yeah.
What about you, Luca? What do you think?
I'm with you.
Yeah?
Same thing.
Huh?
What is in Bean's brain?
I know. What a thinking.
Match it up.
What a thinking. Imagine if they were on fire. Madness. Just trying to figure out what's going on with her. Is she wearing like a little hat?
No, I think I forgot what it is from the other perspectives.
No, this could be on fire. Not at all. Well, even so, much thick smoke billowing up to the heavens is surely going to turn the whole sky black sooner or later. Just has like something on. These are like ribbons on either side, I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh, you may be right about that.
Oh, that might be great.
It's going to turn the whole sky black at some point. Looks at the future.
Looks to camera 3.
Strand Street, huh?
Knock, knock, knock. Anyone inside? It's cold outside.
Oh, a precious bicycle, look! Though the wheel is so misshapen, I'm sure it couldn't possibly be ridden anymore. Someone must have been doing some breakneck cycling. And I assume their neck is also broken. What? It seems bicycles have become extremely popular in London recently. There's even a movement to change women's dress to allow them to ride as well. Bicycle fad won't last. I don't see why anyone would want to ride something like that.
Yeah.
Who wants bikes? I mean, really.
Nobody.
Custodes players, they want bikes.
That's true.
White Scars players, they want bikes. See? That's at least 2 people.
That's all the people I know.
Yeah. Nobody else wants bikes, right, Bean?
What?
I mean, I'm sure he's right, don't you? You know, of course. Of course he's right. Goodness, do you dislike bicycles? No.
Dislike schools?
Dislike bicycles. Did I really mispronounce it that badly?
I think yours is better than mine.
No, not at all. It's not that. I mean, it's not that I dislike them exactly. Just that any occupation that involves taking both of your feet off firm ground seems reckless. If you'd ever tried walking on stilts and fallen into a river, I know you'd agree with me. Well, have to hire a bicycle sometime. You can sit behind me while I ride you around.
Huh?
You know, the windows are all bricked up here. I don't know what's up with
What
that.
the fuck? POV.
Oh.
Susanna rides you around on the back in London.
It's just, yeah, you know. Oh, look at the windows of that building there. Are you sure they're windows? Yes, but they're all filled in with bricks. Oh, you're right. I wonder why.
The artist couldn't be bothered drawing an interior.
Perhaps it's an empty property where nobody lives at the moment. There's smoke coming from the chimneys, though. Oh dear. Everything still feels very foreign. There's so much we have to learn about this place. I think it's actually, where Herlock is living at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That seems like the place he lived, and it would explain why he could accuse him. I'm googling like where Herlock Sholmes lives canonically.
Sherlock Holmes, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, 221B Baker Street is the actual canon
shit,
address
right.
of Sherlock Holmes. But this is Strand Street, so it's like, It's a rather typical old brick building, isn't it? I'm sure it has a long and interesting history. Well, time certainly seems to have taken its toll on the place. It's crooked and sagging all over. In fact, it looks decidedly in worse shape than the other houses around here. We must find some cheap lodgings ourselves as soon as possible. Yes, you're right. Cheap, but ideally with reasonable level floors.
As opposed to...
Crooked floors.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. This is great.
Oh, anyway.
This guy's great. I love his chin. And we can talk to him, of course.
Oh my god.
Do I save that for after the subway?
So what?
The talking.
If you can't handle it now, you gotta wait.
I mean, I could handle it now, but the question is, can Bean? Because she's hungry. Bean. Do you need the food now?
I don't need it now, man.
Huh?
I don't need it now, man. I just want to wait.
Okay.
I'm assuming Swimming otters.
Oh, otters. I mean, you know, it's probably a good idea to give her some food now. Let's get her some food. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Stream, I'll be back.
Okay.
And yeah.
BRB.
BRB. Returning noises. I've returned with a sandwich. Amazing. Even you didn't know it was going to happen. I just suddenly was.
I was not spoiled.
No. You're not a spoiled. There was a full stop at the end of that, in case you're wondering. You're not a spoiled. What? What?
I agree.
What? Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. How many yards is it in Scotland?
Two.
Ever since I read about it in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I've been fascinated by the place.
Yard is the most sophisticated policing organization you'll find anywhere in the world, man.
I like how the accent still works with, like, the words as written. Like,
Yeah.
it somehow. Hello there. Hello there, Raza. Yes, it has been a bit. Welcome, welcome B. Welcome here. It's a good time to be here. Oh,
Welcome. Twitch for us is first time shadow.
it
So it's
does.
funny that it's like it's been a while,
It's been a while, yeah.
by the way.
Prime gaming. Because you're here for some Prime gaming content. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Prime video game content.
That icon means they're ready for the
They're
game.
they're ready for whatever the hell is going to happen here, which is exciting, and it will be amazing no matter what.
Yep.
You said that one already. There you go. Oh, and you know I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet. Does make them look the part, seeing that policeman there with his helmet on. You certainly get the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty protecting the city.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Oh yes, doesn't he look wonderful?
Being a London Bobby is hard going, I can tell you.
Oh, really?
First thing in the morning, you know what he does?
You were the first subscriber. Thank you. I still appreciate that you did that. That was still very cool of you to do. And yes, because I think the main place I saw your chat previously was in you chatting was in Old Dog's chat rather than specifically here. Was why
That's why.
we'll do it. But yeah, thank you for coming by. Hope you're up for staying for a bit, enjoying the lovely show. Enjoying the show, you know. It's golden glow. I don't know what I'm saying. Writing things. Yee. Old dog, good guy, absolutely. Just a great guy, seriously.
Yeah.
That was a fun stream.
It was a good time. Enjoyed it.
Goes around,
Rouses? What?
goes around and rouses all the laborers on his beats so they can get off to work.
Off the work.
Let it get off.
Get him off. What? He wakes people up?
Yup. Wraps them on their windows with a long pole. Then myself going back a bit.
Oh, I had no idea. So that is an interesting duty.
Fuck. The Bobby works with people of the works with the people of the town. What the fuck am I saying? God.
God
That's
damn.
another one of his duties.
Duties.
Duties. If this was an American movie, you'd make a joke about that one.
Yeah.
After that, he starts tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long.
Long streets.
He has to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance.
20 miles. Goodness me.
We use miles here in England, as you can tell.
Yeah, well, this is way back then when the imperial system was still imperial.
true.
Yeah, there's a reason it's the imperial versus metric. Yeah. I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way. Good for them. Let me see. 20 miles. That's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama. On foot? That's definitely taking things a step too far.
And when it gets dark, of course, he has the important job of lighting all the street gas lamps.
Oh, cops known for gaslighting.
Yes!
Definitely no deeper meaning in what I just said.
No.
Oh my! I suppose in between all of those duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well. And chase after criminals trying to evade the law.
I'm not sure what you could call it in between exactly. More alongside, but yeah. They're expected to handle these jobs as well. We do have men killing over from time to time, I admit.
That doesn't sound good.
They're just killing all over the place.
Man, I love the
Anyway.
Game Awards. Anyway.
Vote it for the Game Awards this Friday or whatever. But I don't know.
I don't know. Or how about we don't do that because they've decided to keep supporting Activision, and I'm making a stand against that. Not that, you know,
I think Jeff said something about it, but it's still kind of.
no, it was there was something that they're just explicitly not doing, which that they should be doing in regards to Activision. I don't know.
That's fair. That's a fair stand to take.
Yeah. I'd always dreamt of wearing one of those helmets, as I said. But it's with a heavy heart that I shall have to relinquish that dream to you, Mr. Naruto. Your heavy heart will be my heavy head if you do.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but
That was a statement. Yeah, he's just kind of like, I don't know, and I just don't care. He just does not care.
it happened around 5 in the evening 2 days ago. Just there on that open bit of pavement.
Naruto.
Nagato?
Naga... I don't know.
Naruto!
But hear me out. Naruto's son. Imagine if he had one of those and there was a show about him.
What the? I think you're saying.
Even crazier, imagine if there was a show about Boruto's dad. Holy shit, that would be amazing.
What are you talking about? We're streaming. You can't just say random things like this.
That's exactly what I can say random things like this. I have the power here, excuse me.
Boruto isn't real, gaslighting you.
No, that's the Bobby's job. No, that was Bobby Fulbright's job, remember?
Holy shit.
Bobby's job was to gaslight us this entire time. Really, really bringing it back. Yeah, it does it now. I see.
The victim, a young woman, was stabbed with a blade from behind.
I figure you either saw this game before or you've seen Ace Attorney 5. But well, you know, who knows? I don't. I legitimately do not. Stabbed from behind. Came from behind? Whoa. Is it right that the lady is still unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in hospital.
Never said she was a lady. What the fuck is your problem? Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smartish, you won't be able to find out much about her at all.
Huh? Ah, well, there you go. Then I genuinely have no clue. I'm not gonna lie. Only memes. Ah, yes. Yeah, no tears now. Only memes. That's how it works. This game. It's honestly just full of amazing memeable moments. These games.
Yeah, these games are the most meme.
I suppose that means that they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course. So this is the one we're playing as the ancestor.
We're in ancient Greece.
What? Excuse you?
Here's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You can take it if you want.
Thank you, I will. Really? Are you sure?
It's your ballsy to give lawyers, defendants, suspects the old info bit of information to go on. I don't want to go to the people. I haven't actually accepted the job.
I haven't accepted exactly. Damn it! You broke my brain. I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but still. Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept. Local map has been entered into the court record. Into the Cardi card.
Anyway,
Here's Wonderwall.
as far as we know, there was no one else at the scene other than the victim and your fellow countrymen. So who did it, do you think? Not much of a head scratcher, is it?
Well, I know Mr. Natsume is also claiming to not to have seen anyone else around, but just because he didn't see anyone, it doesn't mean we can't be sure that nobody else was present. I mean, hey, you'll remember throwing knives exist, right? Lamau. Someone could have just thrown the knife, Lamau.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, but we most certainly can be sure.
How?
Cause, ma'am, the precise moment of the stabbing didn't go unnoticed.
It's what?
You have two very reliable witnesses, no less.
Oh no, that's a shame. Ah,
That's not good.
It's
It was a
unfortunate.
typical foggy London day. Your client obviously didn't see them.
apparently it was a loggy Fundin day as well.
You just like split my brain in half with that one.
And it's only fair. What goes around comes around. There were witnesses now. I can press spacebar, I forgot. Whoa! It flipped into witnesses.
It fitness.
Imagine. Who are these witnesses, Inspector?
A fellow and his wife. And the man's one of the most reliable and respected citizens in all of London. Please don't be that man.
Oh wait, he's dead.
Yeah,
a
he's
cop
dead,
from
remember?
Oh, he's a cop. No, never mind. That makes it better.
That makes...
Who's better, a billionaire or a cop?
Imagine the choices. He could only have been a millionaire in this game, come on. It's still like only
Oh,
the...
true. Yeah, like you probably only have 1,000. That makes you the richest person.
1,000 air.
Yeah.
Ah. A policeman. That might change things. And this policeman just happened to be there at the exact moment the woman was attacked. Look, the context is really just that the character that you can't see, the Ryunosuke, is the primary character, and he is a student from Japan in London who's currently operating as a lawyer. The context for this case specifically is that a Japanese man walked past a woman in the street, and the woman was stabbed, but he didn't do it, but he couldn't see anyone else around.
Yeah.
And now they're apparently witnesses. Like, the man himself is very panicked and whatnot, but...
And we're on the
You know.
case to work out what happened.
Exactly. We're trying to forget we're defending him, because defense lawyers, that's what Ace Attorney is all about. Even if it's in London, 1800s or whatever. Was it late 1800s or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just before 1900.
Yeah, like 1890 something or something, I don't know.
Nothing peculiar about that, ma'am. Part of the parcel of being a bobby. Catching them banging the act and all that.
Ooh, yawning is hard. Do you think it might be possible for us to ask that policeman a few questions?
Be my guest. You can ask him what you like. He caught tomorrow.
Oh.
I've no doubt he'll be summoned as witness. So that will give you something to look forward to.
That's that then. He's got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems. A policeman witnessed the incident. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you that this could make our job very difficult indeed. Yes, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too.
Awesome.
Oh, yes, one more thing, Inspector. The person who led you to the suspect. I hear that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
What are you bringing him up for?
Was it something I said? The colour is drained from his cheeks. Gosh, I don't know which order to do them in now. Tomorrow's trial or then the Sholmes? To be fair, he is actually very twitchy.
Me when I'm streaming.
Twitchy Japanese bloke goes on trial tomorrow. You gonna defend him or not?
Well,
Oh, I really like that.
you okay?
Sorry, you're gonna mushroom in my throat. That's a Mario joke. Makes no difference to me, but I will say this.
Jeez.
No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole.
Because the prosecution is being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean?
There's no way to save the man now. It's a waste of time trying. It all is a bit too strange, though.
Sorry?
The Reaper. Isn't being caught once for a good few years now?
Yes, we did hear something to that effect.
And the only people he usually bothers with are real scum. The master criminals, the violent ones.
Master criminals? The violent ones?
That's right. He handpicks his victims, only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins.
But Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely.
That's just my point, sunshine. What I mean by this, yep, the young woman was stabbed, but it didn't kill her. Couldn't even say the intent was there. So this isn't the sort of case I'd expecting the Reaper to want to sink his teeth into. Want a better phrase?
Yeah, that's what he means. You know, that's his point. This isn't the kind of case. I mean, hell, even the last case might not have been the kind of case that the Reaper would show up to prosecute for. But here he is. So I think that's one of the mysteries of this game, I guess, is to figure out what the actual hell is going on. That someone's unleashing the Reaper onto just more people.
I wonder if it's got to do with the Japanese lawyers.
I wonder if it's got to do with that woman that we had to let go in the first case, remember?
Oh.
Bitch face?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, I just remember that she was a
definitely.
cunt. For want of a better phrase. Well, it's not exactly a minor infraction, is it?
Nope. There's gotta be more to it. For some reason he's taking an interest.
Really? What sort of reason, Inspector?
You think I can tell what's going inside that head of that Lord of Darkness?
I like that was orange text, even though it really didn't feel like it needed to be.
It was like Kingdom Hearts dialogue.
Yeah.
Somebody say the Lord of Darkness?
You'll have to ask him yourself at tomorrow's trial. Woohoo!
We're really going to have to face the Reaper again. The Lord of Darkness, as he put it.
Awesome, I'm glad it's...
That was such a stupid thing. I love it. The music has stopped. You know what that means.
Where did you hear that name from?
Oh.
Where did you hear that name from?
Well, it was Mr. Natsume who mentioned it. He said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodgings. I'm sure it was the result of one of Mr. Sholmes' inspirational Grate deductions.
Fiddle battle!
Ah!
The man's an amateur, and I'm getting sick and tired of him showing his mug everywhere.
Being threatened with fish and chips. I didn't think this day would come.
The salt!
Oh, an assault in the wound. What am I to do? Oh.
I don't know where he gets his information from, but he turns up at the scene of the crime, wonders about some incomprehensible rubbish, and before you know it, claims to have solved the case.
Hey, Tats!
Gotcha.
Tats in chat, welcome. We've got two friends in chat now. This is good. This is a good time. Jeez. Yes, he's quite astounding, isn't he? He is a great help to Scotland Yard, though, isn't he?
Gibble gabble!
Gibble gabble, wibble wobble, tribble trouble.
I curse thee!
Ah! I don't know how to do her like surprise sound anymore.
I like yours.
Ever seen this before? This photograph?
Look at this photograph! Every time I look, it makes me sad.
My sad boy.
Oh yes, the Randst magazine. Very close to being the Rand magazine, actually, now that I think about it. Guardians of the Galaxy. I hear that's a good game, which is good considering it's made by the same people who made the the Avengers game that was kind of rubbish. It's
Right,
like
exactly.
it's like it was such a surprise that like it's like, hey, here's a game that's actually really good. Oh, cool, nice. The fact that the characters don't feel like budget versions of the movie characters is also pretty good. You know, the wonderful publication in which the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes appears. A sec.
Yeah, well,
That wonderful publication, as you put it, sees fit to include several of your detectives in its stories. I don't know what I meant by that.
Sees fit to.
Is that
Right.
like sarcasm?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's upset.
And the so-called great detective makes a mockery of all of us.
Wait, which thing is weird? Is the fact that Guardians is good, or? I assume that's what you're responding to, but yeah, it's surprisingly well-made game, like well-crafted, good stuff. Good stuff.
If you ask,
Sorry.
Okay.
if you ask anyone at the yard, it's a misadventure to be included in a Harlock Shum's tale at all.
Oof.
Damn.
Yeah.
Owned.
Got homed, yeah. Really just homed in on them. Homesed in. I'm not sure. Words. Well, I suppose there is an element of that.
We work our socks off, every one of us. Only to be franked by the public thanks to that obnoxious detective. The man's as dangerous to us as... The man's what?
As dangerous to us at Scotland Yard.
The man's as dangerous to us as Scotland Yard as used to us to all our criminals.
Scotland Yard.
I can't read this line, I'm sorry.
I actually think you might even have said Scotland Yard. I'm not sure, but still. I'm honestly not sure because I can't tell if my brain is just filling that in incorrectly afterwards or, Anyway.
I'll take whatever I read, I think.
Scotland Yard. That can't really be true, can it, Inspector? Clearly, the great detective and the police have a complex relationship.
That's all my dialogue, I hope you enjoyed it.
Damn. Yes. All the time. Well, I don't think we're going to get in any more useful information out of the detective.
Oh, the screen went to black and it faded out, so that's how you know it's over.
Yeah. Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion? Oh, yes, what is it? Well, it seems to me that we must speak with him about this. By him, do you mean Mr. Sholmes? Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, exactly. Look at those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you? Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he? Yes, he did. He really did. Which makes him an involved party in the case. Are you just going to ignore that? I hope not. I assure you, it's not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again. The trouble is, we have no idea of the man's address even, so how... It's Baker Street. How do you know that? It's in the stories, of course. 221B Baker Street, the most famous address in the world. Oh, I see. Well, there's nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. We'll try and find our way there before Susato-san gets any more excited and unpredictable. Hurrah! I'll summon a carriage! She's very excited. Yes, just anytime Susato is cute is just good. So we're to have a reunion already. The Great Detective. Yeah, this series is amazing. Honestly, there's so much good opportunity for things. There's one line that we haven't come across yet. There we go. My rig met up with me again. There's one line we haven't come across yet, which is where the aforementioned Reaper of the Bailey. It's Gex Knight, apparently. Yeah, the Reaper of the Bailey at one point has the line "to your future career in the circus." So they definitely put in, like, in the English localization, they definitely have a lot of, like, good, honestly, just very funny lines. They're very good at a lot of, but not 100% of the time, especially not early. Some of the dialogue is a bit odd, I think, but, like, still very good sometimes. I think so. I feel like some of it just, I don't know, whatever. The point is, good memes, lots of good memes. Okay, but that explains why the games were able to come out so closely together, and also why they're so radically different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that also explains them. I mean, Avengers is just Gex too, right? Like, that explains the problems. Yeah. It's Gex Knight.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Scott the Was joke, I'm not gonna lie. It's
This is a Wendy's.
I mean, it's not. It's my stream, bitch. Bitch! Anyway, no, but for real, Scott the Was, Dark Age of Nintendo, just watch those. There's like 3 of them. You don't have to watch all of them to start understanding the joke, but still. Yeah, I know, right? Can't believe I'm streaming Gex right now. Crazy.
It's real time.
It's time to meet with the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. More like Burlock Bones.
Oh, you say that? Oh, you say that, bro?
Ba-da-da-da-da-ba. A new location has been added.
Yo,
Sholmes Suite.
can we really visit?
I'm just gonna visit this man. That's how it works in the old
You
days.
see Sudato's flavor text?
I freaking love Gex and abstinence. Hell yes. More Scott the Was joke.
Anime.
Oh my god, yeah.
Look at the little small people. I love small anime faces.
I'm excited.
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day. Thanks again.
That was so blind.
This is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
There you go. That's some stuff. Yeah. To clarify, yeah, the Tats's joke is also from the same set of videos I'm talking about.
Okay.
So
It's good out of context. either way.
yeah, it's very funny. Everything is Gex, by the way, just letting you know.
Yeah.
But not everything is Gex. Some things are the anti-Gex.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Yeah, cool, good. Did you know that it's 12:53 p.m. on the 19th of February? Crazy.
Yeah.
And here I thought it was December. Who is Scott the Was? That's the real question. Scott Wozniak. So this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow. It really does, because it like feels like I get the vibe of like you know that show Sherlock from a few years ago where it was like modern Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it totally. That's the thing, right? That's the thing, because he does just have a katana. Let's not forget.
They probably just think it's a prop.
Yeah. Or it's essential or something. Who knows? Young Sheldon. Did you just? Can I don't want to delete that message, but I also do at the same time. Like, ban? No, I'm not doing that.
That's just talking about the Pokemon Sheldon.
Definitely. Shelder. Young Shelder. Anyway, no, but this apartment, the layout and everything really gives me vibes of like Sherlock the show and like the way this stuff is. It's not laid out exactly the same, but it just gives me similar vibes, which I think is good.
This is a lot. I love it. Oh, the depth, the fucking parallax.
Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato?
This is kind of scary.
NR. I know.
VR?
No, we're not talking about young Sheldon. We're never talking about young Sheldon because we don't want to talk about... No, it isn't. How dare you say such a damning statement? Yeah, you are lucky, honestly. Because like I did like it at some point, but it just... You know.
Hey, who hasn't? Who didn't like it?
Yeah, I thought it was good, and then I realized, oh wait, no it isn't. Yeah, Susato is like... Well, I don't know what's going on over here, but she's...
Freaking me out. I don't like it.
Susato-san.
She's not.
Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room. Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. Never read the story, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be. Yeah, definitely. It wasn't a Blair Witch moment, it was just a geek moment. The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Like some kind of heart thump workout. It's a card. It's a Gear Chronicle card, don't worry about it. Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, I suppose I can, yes. So if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. What? Tats knows what I'm on about. It's good. I'm glad. Look, you brought up young Sheldon, all right? I get to say what I get. You don't get. You get minus one blocked, all right? Negative one blocked from that.
Plus one on shield.
Plus one, plus 15k shield or something.
On block.
Unblock.
What is happening?
Roblox? Please, don't mind me. She's obsessed. What's with that shoe on the mantelpiece, though, for real?
It's Cinderella shoe. Everyone knows the famous Sherlock Holmes story, Cinderella.
Yeah. Absolutely. Definitely. I'm just ignoring whatever Tats is doing at the moment. Just double blocking me, apparently. It's a case, probably. Yeah, of course. Of course it is. What about the other shoe, though? They don't match. That's the problem. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anybody home? Oh.
Do we have a visitor?
I don't know who it is. Is it the kid? It's the kid!
Oh god, what's the accent I gotta do for this? Like a fancy voice?
I don't remember. Watch the trailer real quick.
Go. Here we go.
I know she's important. Egan.
I'm not looking for you. I'm looking for this child.
I was looking for the child, not you.
You little freak. I found her. I've got her.
You got it?
Got it.
Alright.
Hello. Is it a big new case for Mr. Sherman?
Alright, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I like it. Hello. Wait. Aren't you...
Oh, how rude of me. I'll go and make some tea at once.
Got all fancy and outfit and stuff. I'm sure it's the same girl. Miss Sato, did you see the girl who was just here?
She sees nothing.
Oh yes, isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case. The King of Bohemia? Iris Wilson, that's her name. King Wilhelm Gottsreich Sigismund von Ormstein, of course. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Herlock Sholmes for a moment. Come, look over here. Look over there.
Tea's brewed. Have a nice freshly baked cake as well.
Freshly baked. Ah, it's you! I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too.
My name's Iris Wilson and I'm here to say I'm gonna give you tea and cake every day.
Yep.
Ah, there you are. And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
Yes. She's got a little backpack with like little things on the back. Look at that.
That's her con things. The
Hang on.
brooches from her last
I'm moving you out of the way so the stream can see it.
Yeah.
Listening to your parents is totally lame. Yeah. But
My name's Iris Wilson and I'm here to say, listening to your parents is totally lame. I got brooches for my last Comic Con.
That's as far as I'm going.
It's the do drugs, reject modernity. Okay.
What?
Those are some words. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilded's trial in the defendant's antechamber. Okay, my mouse should appear again. There it is. I'm just trying to get my so I can go like, hey, look at the little thing specifically that I'm pointing out.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Great detail.
I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before.
I'm gonna keep you back where you belong. Oh, nope. There you go. Putting you back where you belong. This one back where it belongs as well. Okay.
Who are you? I'm here straight to work when you've only just arrived in London.
That's true.
London!
Oh, yes, it was challenging, to say the least.
Well, try this tea.
Excuse
It's
me?
my special blend, you know?
What?
Yeah.
Right then.
Well-known law.
Oh,
Required reading for this.
thank you. Is tea supposed to look that colour? Oh my. What a fragrant yet mellow flavour. Fragrant.
Hooray! It's a winner! I tried blending different leaves and designs to alleviate the tea, you see? You must be exhausted after your long voyage.
The purple why.
Why?
As in, why are you making this joke?
And you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. And you're a defender. In order to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots and lots of luck.
Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Well, it's not it's...
What are you talking about?
Stop.
You know Hurley, do you?
I keep hearing
That's
something.
basically my face right now. I need to unlock the event for today's stream.
Where's... Hang on. Where's the... Wait. Yeah, because it's just the regular emote for being... I'm just... I could swear I had, like, the noise... You know, like, the noise a camera makes when it's about to take a photo?
Oh.
Were you hearing that too, or was that just me?
Nope.
Because then I don't know where it's from, in that case.
Okay.
Because hearing it to my left. Nope.
Oh, I just heard it. I think it's the game, yeah.
Okay.
Just got tech on it.
I see.
God, that would confuse me. Sorry.
Yeah. Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, surely. It is the game. I see. Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see.
Really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, do you think? And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite?
Oh, silly me! I haven't introduced myself, have I? It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Who is she even?
I'll appear together with Hurley.
But who is she even? It's crazy. I don't know who this character is, and I need to understand who she be.
I need to know.
Hmm?
I need to know. I need to know.
I need to know. Huh. Iris, is it? What a lovely name. What? What's the matter? No, wait, this can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson? What's the matter,
What?
Mr. Sanderson?
Wait. No.
No.
Awesome. That rules.
Watson's daughter, huh? I guess, right? Is that what we're thinking?
It could just be Wilson. The doctor himself.
Oh. Yeah, don't say it now. We'll figure it out.
I do want to know. At some point, though.
Because the thing is, remember,
Not
we
now.
had a Wilson, right? That was friends with...
Yeah.
There was, in the very first case, there was a murdered Wilson that I thought was... The point of him was that he was... What? The
baited.
Watson.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Or maybe they're related.
Who knows? What's the matter with Sato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden? Yeah, John H. Wilson. Like John Watson. Yeah. Yes, that's right. And what are your names? I heard it, yep. Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan. Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikadoba. It's wonderful to meet you.
Lovely. Susie and Reno.
Damn it. Okay. Okay.
What?
I just love that she's just immediately able to come up with nicknames. A skill I wish I had. I constantly wish I had.
That's so cute. that would be a really good skill.
It is. It's just, you know.
Reno.
Susie and Runo. There's more to this girl than meets the eye.
Speaking of
I
eye.
have so many questions for her. I don't know where to start. Yes, and so do I.
Gross.
Wait, did she just... Are you telling me I wouldn't get this from any other guy? What? You have the...
I just saw the Ted Lasso episode where
Oh my god, yes.
fucking Rick rolled in an episode. It's so good.
Yes. This is going well, I think. You'd be surprised. This is going well. Dude,
Really
just...
Yeah.
Tats. Oh, you bastard. You wouldn't get this from any other Wilson. Iris. Iris Veal? Is she... So she's, the mother of Ilya from Fate. Definitely, that's how that works.
And why would you?
What?
Can't believe you.
No, look, Ilya's mother is actually named Iris Veal, so shortened to Iris. It's you know, there's a lot, there's an actual like reasoning to that joke.
It's just funny, like bring up fate in this bit.
You know, it's fine. Look, it's fine. All right. Fate is canon to Gak. No, it's not. Someone gets fucking murdered. You insert the clip of Markiplier's. Is that the Bite of 87? Come on, you know the thing, right?
No, just read your line. Oh
Ah.
God.
Fine.
It's too much.
I just really like that meme when it's inserted over things that just clearly aren't whatever he's talking about. It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it, at the Old Bailey?
Yep, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no, what have you done?
I was hoping and praying that you would have more lines.
My one character.
Exposition, baby.
Oh no, not sorry at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming.
Not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming. Though at the time we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
Like this?
I see. Can you just Tats. There's a point at which it has to stop. I think you've reached it. I think you crossed it actually like 7 messages ago, but still. You know? Gulp! Ah, thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you? Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Oh, Ginny? Yeah, she's a professional pickpocket.
Can you just... I just turned over and saw 2 new messages, read them, and just wanted my brain to just stop working.
You just need to go with the flow.
Yes, and... So we found out. It's just like the dead silence.
I was like, oh my god.
What? It's you're going with the flow. It's yes and.
Ah.
Which means you need to do it too, you know. I've been
What am I? Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm
It
glad.
was very naughty to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about feeding a self-destruct mechanism to my inventions.
Sounds like not a good idea, in fact. This girl is dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that.
How old even is she to, like, be coming up with these things, by the way? I need to know now. Like, I was thinking, like, I'm curious to know, but now I, like, need to know. She's 10.
Maybe.
She has a degree in medicine. And is the author of a popular series of short stories.
Holy.
It's her. She's the actual Watson in this universe, I guess.
Awesome.
That's amazing. It really was a debate in the first case.
So she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Really, of course, silly.
Hurley?
Yes, Herlock. Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Not likely.
What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
Well, I expect you've found out that lodgings of kind of London are kind of expensive. Oh, very kind.
Are very expensive. Simple as that. Yep. It's true. I just realized that at the end of her, like, tales is, like, love hearts. It's great.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Nice.
She's committed to the look, you know? Hearts everywhere.
Yeah. She made her entire outfit, you know it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's why she was able to... Remember, there's the DLC outfits for, you know, for Susato and Ryunosuke, which were expressly written that they were made by Iris.
Oh, nice. Hell
Yes.
So, the solution is to share the cost with a partner. A roommate.
Your roommates?
Yeah, just like in the normal way.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you?
10 at last this year.
Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh no, they're not around.
Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there. Oh, yes, there's something I must ask you. Oh no, I just turned back to see a gigantic message that I'm scared to read now. It was truly an honor to work with Carol when designing the greatest attorney adventures and the upcoming resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Designing both a sequel to the 40-year-old version and a prequel to my Ace Attorney series was a very rewarding experience. Yes,
I love this quote.
that's definitely a real quote. This is definitely real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Raz, if you're still here, don't let anyone tell you that what Tats has written isn't true. Definitely not just gaslighting you like a Bobby. Like some kind of Bobby Fulbright, alright?
Yeah.
It's all good, alright? 100%. Yes. Definitely a real Shu Takumi quote. Definitely not something that Tats just made up in order to fuck with everybody all the time. As normal. Definitely
Of course.
a wink.
Go
I can't. I
ahead,
forgot
Susie.
that I can't wink. I am a very great fan of The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes and...
Oh, you have a copy of Rance magazine.
Yes! I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship.
Oh, this is so exciting. My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
My stories?
There it is.
That's right. Tony is always solving such amazing cases, you see. and he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard of them, don't you think?
Goodness.
Last night he was telling me about a new case he just solved on a steamship travelling from a faraway land.
Oh no. I'm scared.
There was this gay little guy, you know. I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
So you are the author.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a secret if you like. I'm gonna call this latest adventure The Speckled Band.
Nope. Unbreakable Speckled Band. Fuck you. The Speckled Band? Certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories, here and there. This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually. I was gonna say, like, just like how it was kind of right, but also wrong.
We got baited by Future Works company.
And of course, I knew a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, maybe. Don't you?
So, do you mean to say, are there stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rants magazine?
All written by me? Yep. On my wonderful, very modern typewriter.
But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
Oh.
Susana-san's getting more and more worked up.
Ah, yes. That's me. I mean, my name is really Wilson.
But what about the doctor of medicine part? Unbreakable Bruce Willis was originally going to be RSS via excuse me.
That's all true too. I am a doctor of medicine.
Just looking over at the chat is kind of like a bit. It feels like a hellscape right now, just a tiny bit.
It's good. I think I like going to
Like it's great, but also it's because it's something. This is the streaming experience, having a chat that something is happening. But
Could be
boy
really
howdy.
well.
oh yeah, it could absolutely be like 10,000 times worse easily. Oh, pardon me. Oh, no, at 10 years old.
At 10 years old, I started my doctorate when I was 4.
Well, that's quite incredible. But, Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman.
So sad.
Ah, yes.
Never meet your heroes, kids.
I did alter the setting slightly for the story to be more compelling.
Oh,
Well, sounds a little strange, doesn't it?
to say the least.
A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow.
Yeah, that's a good reason to do it, honestly. Give me a sec. I'm trying to put something down. There we go. Did a good job. We've done it. Put something down.
You put something down.
Like a rabid something or other. I don't know. I suppose it does, yes. Poor Sasato-san. She looks like her whole world has just fallen apart.
Music.
Music. Jam to the music.
I'm jamming.
I could be saying slows. Isn't Ricky Gervais actually like a massive asshat though? God damn it. Oh, Tats, come on. Like, yes, you're absolutely right. You could be. And you are a decent human being. And I appreciate that, friend. Also, what the fuck?
Hey,
Oh.
Tess. Keep going. This is great.
It is. It's good. It's good laughing material, is what it is. It's amazing.
Lorelei is the devil on your shoulder, wink, and I'm the angel on your shoulder saying, keep going.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, never mind.
Excuse
Other
me.
way around.
I can't be an angel. That's not right. That ain't right. Look at these horns.
You're like a fucked up devil angel, like an archangel.
A devangel or something.
Oh.
It's better than an avel.
New OC.
Portmanteaus are hard, alright? You gotta figure out the right way to put the words and which parts.
Sometimes you just don't land them.
Yeah. About before.
Sometimes you comment. Oh.
Herlock. Yep. Fun fact. Herlock.
Really good way to start a message.
Honestly, I kind of want that to be the fact by itself. Literally just the word Herlock and nothing else. That's almost funnier than what I mean, like, it's probably not actually funnier than what you're gonna write, but it's still, sometimes it is just like, you know, that. Just funny. Anyway.
Yes. What's on your mind, Reno? Do tell me.
How did you know that I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London, I mean? Yes, oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know all of that?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail.
Of course, I'd be delighted. Although there's no mystery, really. Now, let's begin.
Do we get, like, a spectacular?
Do we get a spectacular?
Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Oh my god. Go off. Go off, Queen.
Yes. First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Reno. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
True. But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that?
I observed a passport and a ticket travel protruding from your breast pocket.
Bitches be shopping, I'm bitches. I see. This is some shit. Alright. Fun fact. Herlock. Oh.
It's fine.
So I was reasonably confident that you must have been only just arrived in the country.
We're in the fucking, like, Pokemon level up screen.
It's great. Level up. Excuse me, I don't mean evolution.
What?
Come on.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And on top of that, you accepted a case against that particular prosecutor, telling me that you were unaware of London's court there.
Tuesday stream in 49 minutes. No, you can't do this to me. Can't do this to me like this. Can't do me like
We'll
this.
probably stop it then anyway.
Yeah, but true, probably.
We've been going for hot.
2.5 hours already. Goddamn. Not including the. No, it is including the 15-minute break I took to get food. The Reaper of the Bailey. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Oh.
Then I noticed a red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you? Earlier today.
Ah.
They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings.
Fair. We might not be done by the time, but still. I'd still like to hear it at least, if nothing else.
Yep.
I didn't realise.
And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, that told me, even though you only yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus McGill did, the two of you had already had cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face. So I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or relative.
That's fair.
Okay.
What? All good. Cool.
Whack.
Nice.
That led me to believe that you must have accepted, case.
So far, unlike Holmes, her logic is like completely flawless.
Now we see why Halo gets so much done.
Yeah. I see.
I cannot remember which one's real. Halo or
Herlock.
Sherlock. Halo.
But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow?
Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It's obviously amused him. He told me that he caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
A Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been... Mr. Natsume. There he is, making milkshakes again. Damn. He has so many martinis, this man, I swear to God. He must be drunk. Hmm? Yeah. Who needs one of those? Who needs a machine to do it?
Now,
You know.
Reno has that fancy Japanese...
Sword.
I think your outfit is called kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that both of you came from Japan yourselves. I put two and two together and decided you must be the Japanese man caught.
That's the one, I guess.
And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case.
She really is a fucking genius, I swear to God.
Yep.
It's crazy.
100 million IQ.
There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial would be to... Hurley's always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know? He is silly. And, that's all there was to it, really.
Yeah. Well, damn. Yeah, she's just an actual genius.
Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, for real.
Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct?
They were spot on. That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction. You even managed the certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery.
Well, I was just copying Hurley's style, you know?
This is really very good news. You can tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please? There you go. The case of the Japanese man. How unusual for a man to be Japanese like that. Or something. So, yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying?
Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after his sea voyage.
A voyage.
But the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene.
Ah, the great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently, a woman was stabbed in a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking, stooped man run away from the scene.
A short, shifty-looking, stooped man. Mr. Natsume beyond any doubt. Joseki-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems there were witnesses after all.
Hurley uses great deductive powers to determine the man's address.
Okay, so he's not.
Logic.
Yeah, so he's not a complete idiot. He still can do stuff by himself. It's not all like being corrected, you know, which is good.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, keep going.
There was a lodging room very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking stooped man, shivering in fear.
Ugh, Mr. Sham's great deduction certainly hit the mark that time. Of course it did. He's a great detective. Still, it means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. I feel like the ellipses at the start of that sentence is him just looking at her with just like a look of like reminder of everything that happened on the boat.
Gestures generally to the past.
Yeah, gestures of the past. Anyway,
Stream of time.
what are you talking about? Time isn't a stream. Time is made of circles. That is why clocks are round, obviously. Come on.
Holy fucking shit.
Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it? Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly.
Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
The same explanation given in the Ace Attorney games. That there's just too much crime. They have to do it fast. Too much crime.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, I did it.
That was one of the things mentioned in like the first game.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. But there's so much crime, so they had to the crime rate went up, so they had to shorten how fast the court cases went.
That's awesome. If you lived in a world with those kind of characters, like, I think crime would happen. Everyone's just insane.
Yeah, basically. But there are normal people. You've seen them.
Debatable. There's like one or two of them.
Well, yeah, but they still exist.
They exist somewhere.
Oh.
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it.
Oh.
Really? I was expecting it all. Like,
Oh dear. I hadn't realised the situation was so dire.
that's why they can't afford to spend so much time investigating cases and trying the criminals in court.
I see.
Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person.
Oof. Oof.
Kinda sucks.
Oh, fuck's sake. Almost there.
That's terrible.
I know it's and that's terrible. Come on. Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes, my guy. Come on. Wait, do you actually not know that meme? Google and that's terrible meme.
And
Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes. That's as many as 4 10s, and that's terrible.
holy shit. That's fucking evil.
I know. What a guy. I can't believe it.
That guy.
I suppose it's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest justice system. Lex Luthor killed Kazuma Sogi. It's true. It happened.
Fucked up.
Yeah. I suppose it is, but in that case, I don't hold out much hope for Soseki-san. Ah, I see. The screen faded to black.
That's all you get from me.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Crazy thing for Lex Luthor to do. To the point of he even made her think that she did do it.
Lex Luthor was the cat.
My god. Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
You're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Ah, well, I expect Hurley is still investigating.
Huh? But he wasn't there, though.
Or was he?
The case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Nuts. Oh, May? Hurley said he was going to the mayor's lodgings.
Ah, that would be why.
If you leave now, you can probably catch him there.
Iris, do you know where those lodgings are?
Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the same crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there?
Oh, you mean Luigi? Yes, we know Inspector Luigi Gregson.
Ah, beauty gumdrops. In that case, you Gregsy this one for me, would you? do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want, mate.
What is this? A 5-shilling piece and a postcard, it seems. Heh. With a message on the back from... Okay, I need to read this. It reads... Oh, there we go. Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it? Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try.
MVP.
She really do be MVP. Crazy. Especially because her outfit designs are on point as well. Like, holy shit.
Fucking fire.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. And I'll be making more special blends of tea, so come back soon.
We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris.
The girls are friends. Yeah.
I feel like we're all friends at this point, which is just good. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, it's back to the scene of the crime. So, somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all, we headed back to the scene with our curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand.
And so, our adventurers, after defeating Pokemon Gym, are on to their next challenge, Pokemon City.
Is this to be continued where we stop for now, or what do you think?
Seems like a good place to stop it.
It do be, it
I'm
do.
happy to keep going.
Which, this one, right?
I do be kind of voiced out though.
Yeah, it's probably the best place to... Oops. I think I'm supposed to save it over this one, and then the second one is supposed to be the one that is the midway. I'm dumb. I forgot my own system after a month. Now. We could still do just something random if you wanted as well. Just like some random Half-Life. That's an option, I mean.
If we're gonna stream tomorrow, I'll probably just stop now.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's going to be Halo Infinite tomorrow.
Yep.
Which is a campaign, is what I mean.
Oh, I forgot that. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah!
Are you sure it drops tomorrow? Because
December 8th. Google it.
Does that count for Australian time?
I don't know. Can you actually find for me the exact... Like, if possible, can you find the time it releases?
Yeah. I'll try.
Maybe through Steam or something, I'm not sure.
I'm opening the Xbox application. I think they got a timer. Minecraft Caves and Pits, number 15.
Yep.
Number 15, Suzato San at Burger King.
Hmm. 1800 UTC. What time is that for us?
If you just type that into Google, it should convert it.
The problem is I have to do it into Bing
Oh, I can
because
do it.
yeah.
1800
1800 UTC
is 5 a.m. Yeah.
So it's not actually tomorrow for us. December 8th,
Yeah.
1800 UTC. So basically, I don't actually get to stream Halo Infinite tomorrow at all. I'm actually really sad about that.
Fuck.
Means I'm gonna have to stream the next day before I go to work.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. You're right. I will, in fact,
I'll
have
hang
to
out
do
there
that.
as well.
So then what should we do tomorrow in that case? That's the real question.
Do you just want to do more to get?
We could do.
I want to get back to it.
Alright. Some Tagak, maybe some Half-Life as well later in it, but still. Just because it'll complain at me if I don't save. There we go.
Get back there.
Cool. Well, yeah, so I guess we're going to play some more of this tomorrow since Halo Infinite lied to me. Sadly. 5 a.m. That's rough.
That the world revolves around America. Let's go.
Well, to be fair, I think UTC is... I mean, yeah, but it's 1800 UTC actually, so yeah, because like, it's not like, you know, noon UTC, which would be, like, not noon, because UTC is, the central, like, London time now, right? Or...
I believe so. Oh, apparently it's in America.
Wait, really?
Hang on. Oh no, sorry, I might have found a miss. No, you're right. It's London.
Excellent. Yeah.
3 minutes
So.
time. Beep, 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 beep.
So yeah, we'll do some more of this same time tomorrow, and then around 1800 UTC, some Halo Infinite will happen. Probably like, I mean, actually no, it won't happen at 1800 UTC. That'll be 5 a.m. Closer to how many hours after that? Because if it's 5 a.m., I want to say at least 7 hours after that. To be honest, probably. So around 12 AEST. Which is what's that's like a 1 a.m. UTC, I think, the next day. Feels bad. Oh well, that's a shame, but hey, it'll be good. It'll be a fun time, and just gotta wait one more day to play it. God, I really thought it was, tomorrow. I was hoping and praying. Oh,
Well, maybe we're wrong. Let's see.
yeah, hopefully. Well, I got that directly off Steam is the thing, so...
Ooh, okay.
Their planned release date, December 8th, 2021, and on the thing, the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta is available now and free to play. Halo Infinite campaign will launch on December 8th at 1800 UTC, is what it says on the Steam page for the campaign. So yeah. Oh well. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming by, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.